Hi everyone, welcome to Adventures with Raven and Rowley. I'm Raven and this is Rowley. For the past 5 years we've lived in an RV full time, Class A and then a fifth wheel. We've lived full time currently for the last 8 months in a 6x12 converted cargo trailer. Last week I talked about a few gifts, actually 2 gifts, for your nomad friends, no matter what kind of nomad they are and what kind of living arrangements they have. This week I will talk about the silver lining of learning, or hindsight is 2020. If you're curious, please join us on this journey and continue to watch. This is pretty much the season of review for everyone. You know, it's between the holidays of light and the new year, you know, or this is review time. People do this, you know, at this time of year. So I don't know, I think you should look back and see what happened this past year. And not just to review what's happened this past year, but review what you've learned from what happened this past year. And out of the stuff that you learned, what are you going to take with you to the next year, you know? And biggest of all, review what resulted in a silver lining that made you smile or even laugh out loud at this absurdity of the whole thing, okay? In my case, it was being a nomad, being able to buy an acre of land this year, because I decided to become a nomad. Being out in the wild of nature. This place is beautiful, okay? This is really beautiful. Being on the other side of the penny pinching, actually, being able to save. Finally, for once in my life, being able to save some money, not have to spend every single little dime, with nothing left over, you know, and not only nothing left over, but just short. I mean, sometimes it's short as $1, you know. So the biggest review is what resulted in the silver lining. In my case, I was looking at being homeless, as I said. So I became a nomad. One of the best decisions of my life. Being able to finally buy an acre of land. Okay, I didn't buy it outright, you know, I'm buying it on time, but I couldn't consider that a year ago. I dreamed about it, but I couldn't consider it. I mean, I wouldn't even have thought to try. So, what did you learn this past year? I learned that I am quite comfortable in a small 6x12 cargo trailer. I learned that I'm quite capable of keeping myself alive in extreme conditions. Not only alive, but comfortably alive. Of course, this is with the extensive help of friends and family, but still. I learned that people are amazing and that life in general is miraculous. It's just amazing. I came out here thinking pretty much that the desert was dead, but it's not. And neither is anything else, you know. I learned that to be with myself. And I learned that I can enjoy my own company. Actually, I really like me. I mean, not all the time. You know, there's times I berate myself like everybody else. But I learned I can live comfortably in a small space and be fine. Just absolutely fine. Looking forward, but not thinking resolutions yet, but just looking forward. What do you think is possible or probable down the road? You know, I don't even know anymore. I find myself just being open to anything and everything that comes along and evaluating it at that time. And yeah, I've got plans. You know, that's the fastest way to make God laugh, but I've got plans, you know. And you know, it's a matter of what the choices are and all that kind of stuff. So what are your choices? What's your timeline? You know, what's your first step on this next road towards your next silver lining? Maybe I'll be able to tell you what my next one is next week. You know? Anyway, the Rowley report. Rowley outran 2 coyotes yesterday morning. It was about 6:30. I opened up the door, let him out, you know, so he can go to the bathroom. It was still dark, you know. I should have known. You know, it was kind of dark outside. It's dawn, you know, just before the sun really pops over the mountains or anything. I knew better. I knew better than to let him out during dawn and dusk. I mean, I know better. You know, I don't know why I did. I got into a habit. Whenever he wanted to go out, I let him out. It's the middle of the night, I let him out. You know, it's no big deal. I forgot about coyotes, you know. I got to tell you, though, that the whole thing scared me half to death. I happened to be standing in the doorway. It's not something I usually do when it's freezing cold outside and I don't really have, but, you know, a little bit of the house clothes on, you know, no coat or anything. And I look out and Rowley's being chased by 2 coyotes. He's turning around. He's barking back, not barking, he's lunging back at them. Neither one of them were barking. None of them were barking, which was really amazing. And he was lunging back and he'd run some more and turn around and try and scare them and run back, you know, that kind of thing. He made it to the door. Of course, by that time I had seen the coyotes and all I could think was, oh God, don't take my baby. You know, don't kill he is not dinner, you know. It's the first time I've seen more than 1 coyote out here. Usually they just kind of lumber through the middle of the camp and keep going, you know, but there was 2 of them this time. They appeared to be kind of young, which is probably Rowley's saving grace, you know. Anyway, the silver lining of this whole thing with Rowley is that Rowley didn't get eaten. My Sir Rowley the Brave is still alive and well and living in Nevada. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and please share my videos. Also, click the like button and ring the notification bell. And don't forget to click on Show More so that you can see the descriptions below, okay? And thanks for watching and thanks for your support. I'll see you next Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Take care of you and yours. And blessed be.